Royce, do you think we should pack this jacket? Would the president like to see that? No? Okay. Okay. So your fancy pants.
Yeah, we'll wear those probably most of the time events in Washington.
Elmer Royce Williams and his caregiver, Christina, are preparing for a very important trip.
Hi, I'm Christina Downey Royce Williams, caregiver.
Royce Williams, I'm being honored and getting a flight to Washington, D.C. for the Medal of Honor.
Royce retired from the U.S. Navy in 1980 as a captain after 37 years of service. He served during World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, and has flown nearly 200 combat missions.
Well, when I first met Royce, this is my first endeavor with any military or anything, so when I met Royce, it's a lot. And to be able to work with somebody like him, I'm very proud. Very proud. And thank you for your service, Mr. Williams.
Thank me for my service?
Yes.
You're welcome. Thank you. Just a few days from being 101, April 4.
2 weeks ago, Royce received a phone call which would change his quiet life of retirement forever.
Oh, wonderful. Hi, Mr. Williams. How are you?
Well, excited.
Good. I have the president calling for you.
I couldn't be more excited.
Okay, wonderful. Just one moment. Come on, Dasha, get it.
Royce,
Mr. President,
I just wanted to tell Royce that he's going to be getting a very big honor and the ultimate, the Congressional Medal of Honor. And he's going to come and we're going to get him to the White House where I'm going to see him. We're going to put that beautiful medal over his very strong neck. And he's going to be very happy. And I'll see you both, okay?
Thank you, President Trump.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Royce. We'll
Yes,
see
sir.
you soon, Royce. You take care of yourself.
Yes, sir, I will.
So long.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
I've met some Medal of Honor persons, and it's just nothing you think is within your reach. It's just on top of everything else, things happen. You're lucky.
The Medal of Honor, the nation's highest military honor, is awarded to service members who distinguish themselves through heroic acts of valor. For Royce, the event in question was more than 70 years ago and remained classified for over 50 years. Despite his advanced age, he remembers it clearly.
I remember it almost in detail.
The story behind Royce's Medal of Honor began the morning of November 18th, 1952. He was serving as part of Task Force 77, flying combat missions in his F-9F Panther during the Korean War. What was supposed to be a routine operation supporting combat operations on the ground took a deadly turn as suddenly 7 enemy MiG-15 fighter jets ambushed the squadron.
When we arrived on top of the clouds, I could see the contrails of the planes. As they were closing, we were headed toward them. As they flew over the top of us, I noted they were MiG-15s, which meant enemy.
The Panther he was flying was intended for air-to-ground missions, while the MiG-15 was one of the most advanced fighter aircraft of its time, meaning the American pilots were not just outnumbered, but also outgunned. They were ordered to return to their aircraft carrier. Royce, however, was already engaged with the enemy.
I fired, and he stopped firing, and then kept coming, and I did a little more shooting, but he slid directly under me, and going down, and I assumed he was dead.
Over the course of 35 minutes, fighting alone, and believed to be the longest dogfight in naval history, Royce downed 4 enemy aircraft before finally being hit.
Here was the MiG right on my tail, firing, and I made a hard turn, and he hit me in the wing butt with a 37 millimeter, which did a bunch of damage to my airplane.
He turned into inclement weather, barely able to maintain control of his heavily damaged Panther. Most pilots would have opted to eject, but Royce knew that was not an option.
I wouldn't have survived. I was too far from the task force, and I would have died in the frigid water.
After making a miraculous landing aboard his carrier, the crew discovered his plane had been hit with 263 rounds during the fight. When asked, he said he has no regrets about the actions he took that day.
You know you're at war, and your number one job is not protecting yourself, it's accomplishing a mission.
Now Royce will begin a unique and extremely rare journey from his home in Escondido to Washington, D.C., to join the ranks of only 61 current living Medal of Honor recipients.
Good morning.
See the treatment that I have to put up with? Mercy, mercy.
It's torture.
I know a little bit about some of the time will be spent. I will be invited to see the White House, look around. Something's going on in the Pentagon, a luncheon, I think. And I might get in on being seated in Congress when the President gives his State of the Union address. And then at some point, I'm going to be at a ceremony awarding me and maybe others, I don't know, the Medal of Honor. That's the highlight.
All right, sir, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's mount up.
Okay.
At the airport, Royce is greeted by friends and family and boards his flight to Washington, D.C.
Looks like a flying day to me.
I think it's happening, Royce.
Yeah.
I believe it is.
Touching down in D.C., Royce is immediately confronted with a drastic change from the Southern California sunshine he's grown accustomed to in retirement.
And you thought it would be a cold day in hell before you got there. Yeah, no, it turned out to be snow.
Is your heart going pitter patter a little faster?
No, but really I haven't flipped the switch.
Ah, it's that switch. The eject button.
Whoa. No eject.
No eject. Okay.
Probably unusual to get a picture of me standing up straight.
The tempo doesn't let up. Royce's first full day in Washington comes with an invitation to the Pentagon, escorted by a motorcade.
What? You've got a driver? This
Got a
must
driver
be official.
and a police escort.
Oh, hey, mackerel. Nothing could go wrong.
Hey Dad, I don't know if you noticed, but you made the morning news feed just below the hockey team today.
Look at that, everybody's stopping. How do you feel with this presidential escort?
Fabulous.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We're very excited to welcome you to the meeting.
Oh, no. I'm really excited.
Let's go on this way.
At the Pentagon, I was honored to greet him along with Congressman Darrell Issa, a longtime advocate for Royce receiving the Medal of Honor, and Chief of Naval Operations Darrell Cottle. We hosted him for lunch in the Navy Executive Dining Facility, followed by an exclusive tour of the Pentagon, where Royce himself was once stationed back in 1972. The next morning, Royce requests to visit Arlington National Cemetery. There he spends time with an old friend and fellow Korean War veteran, the late Admiral Donovan Shelton.
Ready?
I think that's good.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and we have an observer that concurs.
All right, so
That's neat.
I just want to make sure that we get it evened out here so we hide the tail. All right, I like it.
Yep.
Hey, Billy!
With his old Navy uniform on, Royce is ready to depart to the Capitol building to attend the State of the Union address as President Trump's guest, seated right beside First Lady Melania Trump. Little does he or anyone else know the president has a big surprise in store for Royce. Only Royce and Christina are able to attend the State of the Union. Royce's friends watch from a nearby hotel.
Tonight we've celebrated many truly extraordinary American patriots, but there is one last living legend to honor before we go. He was a legend long before this evening. Royce, please stand up, and I will ask the First Lady of the United States to present Captain Royce Williams with his Congressional Medal of Honor.
Let's get you inside.
I've got it around my neck and you can't take it back.
That's right. Give me your hands.
I don't think. So here's to USA. God bless you all.
God bless you, sir. All right. Lucky shoulder. Gonna send a picture to Congressman Issa.
After a late night at the State of the Union, Royce wakes up early for the final day of his journey, the official military presentation and his induction into the Pentagon's Hall of Heroes.
Well, I've got a bad back.
The medal's too
Otherwise, it feels fine. Very fine. Excellent.
Today we recognize not only an act of heroism, but a lifetime of service. Captain Williams, on behalf of the Department of the Navy and a grateful nation, thank you for your courage, your skill, and your unwavering devotion to duty. You upheld the finest traditions of the United States Naval Service, and you continue to inspire all who wear the uniform.
Words can't convey. Wow. I don't go looking for honors. And I can't believe the last couple of days I had this opportunity to do my best in battle. And all I say is, God bless America and all glory to God.
Now, the legend of Captain Royce Williams will live on through history, etched among the names of 3,538 American heroes. For more than 50 years, Royce's mission remained classified. He didn't tell a soul about what happened that day, not even his wife and sons. Now, at 100 years old, the entire nation recognizes Royce as the hero he is.
Well, I tell you, there was surprise after surprise, and everyone was great. And it's more than I ever thought would happen to me in my adult lifetime.
More than 200 people packed Palomar McClellan Airport today to welcome up a 100-year-old Medal of Honor recipient. Korean War veteran Royce Williams received the medal